guys doing? How's your day? You having a good day?
It was a little bit rainy, but
It stopped.
hopefully it stopped. Yeah.
How was Iron Maiden last night? Was they good?
It was really great.
Really
The
good
sound should be a little bit better, but we enjoyed. I personally enjoyed the show. Fear of the Dark is Fear of the Dark, you know.
Good.
Iron Maiden was here last night.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
explains
yeah.
Iron Maiden sugar.
Yeah, you came today.
I got here about half an hour ago.
Oh, so welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, maybe we can start.
Sure.
This nice lady, she asked us to be first month.
You're
Future.
That's true.
doing music 20 years. When are you looking for inspiration?
Now?
No. 20 years ago, I think.
Speak up to it, project. Loud counts.
It's loud now. I think, well, 20 years we've been together this summer, but I mean, we still have the same motivation that drives us is to perform and to try to create the best songs possible and try to have as much fun as possible and try to make people have a good time and connect with people in a spiritual and beautiful, amazing way.
And do you know Slovakia?
John lived here for 6 months.
We don't really know Slovakia. Been here once before. So we've only been here once.
We've only been to Bratislava.
Bratislava, capital city.
We played our own club show.
It was amazing. It was a really good night.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, guys, I would like to ask how's different when we speak about the punk scene, maybe Canadian nowadays, okay, because you are touring a lot out there in Europe, so maybe you can make tell the difference between these scene.
Between like Canadian
Canadians, UK,
and the worldwide.
USA, yeah.
Oh.
Canadian,
I don't think it's that different anymore in the last 10 years, especially with the internet. There's that kind of post-hardcore sound is it's kind of similar everywhere. But, maybe 20 years ago, definitely. But, I think a lot of like bands like the Cancer Bats are good friends of ours. And those bands and stuff like that. They both have similar sounds. As far as that comes out, there's a lot of
okay, and because the bands are even Sex Pistols back in 70s, then there was a change with Wolfswing, for example, and with this skate punk bands, and they came new. They were established in 1993, but the first release was a few years later. So I think you are the third wave of punk music, much more aggressive and emotional. So what's better for you? Be aggressive or be emotional, or put it together, or aggressive or emotional?
I don't know if we've ever really strived to be like a punk rock band or anything. We've just kind of always wanted to do our own thing, really. And we all love punk rock music in its various forms and stuff like that. But we're lovers of pretty much all music, so I think that kind of comes into the writing of our songs and all that kind of stuff. So for us, we just kind of always viewed ourselves as a band who's kind of aware, and we just want to do our own thing.
And when you speak about your last album you released last year, 2012, would you like to did you the ideas for the third album, or you started brand new with the new ideas, new music, new?
I think that our third record was a very interesting record for us. I think it alienated a lot of people, but I think that also we gained a lot of new fans. I think this record is kind of a throwback to like our first and second record. And so, yeah, I don't know. I think we've gotten a lot of really positive reviews and a lot of good feedback from fans that they really like this record. Shut the fuck yeah, so it's been really cool to have people kind of gravitate towards the record and really be positive about it, be like
producing amazing bands over the years. And, so going into that, it was a big change for us. We've never really done something like that before. Working with Gavin Brown in Toronto, Vancouver, is more in our scene. Brendan's like a big A-level producer. So he was actually a really good fit for that record because the songs on that record lend themselves to more of a hard rock sound. So we learned a ton from him. It was a great experience to get all that knowledge and tell stories and things like that.
And did you use what you experienced with the studio? Did you use these experiences by the
Yeah, I mean, every time you go make a record, you gain all these experiences that you learn from it.
What exactly?
Well, I was a big fan of how he recorded his drums. Certain way he liked the drum kit. I really took note of that. Some of the compressors he was using and things like that. Mainly technical stuff, and even some of the song original stuff he suggested for some of the songs, especially the rest of it. Really paid attention to that kind of stuff.
I enjoyed the first single from your last album because when I was to the drums and you spoke about it and to the bass, the sound was very different from the other stuff. So it was because you played with during the recording process. So where did you what space?
Yeah.
Girl, louder, and so
Well, we worked in this place called the Armory in Vancouver, and learning how Brendan was working drums on our third record. We applied that to what we'd done on our first and second record. He was doing it differently, like using vertical mic and stuff like that. So we kind of got the best of both worlds from these two records, first two records.
Okay, how do you enjoy
Do you guys have questions? Yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
Which musician do you like listen to, or do you have any music idols? Music idols for you?
Yeah, of course. I think every musician has tons of bands that they idolize and love. We grew up kind of when grunge was happening. Like bands like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Pearl Jam, Green Day, and Rage Against the Machine. All those bands were big bands, and now we've been able to play with some of those bands, and they're still idols of ours and respect, and then a lot of the classic rock bands too. So I think every musician has a ton of respect.
And what does it mean to play with audience who like performing live on festival?
It's the best thing in the world. Sharing an experience with a crowd of people and four of us is one of the best things about being in a band, because you have this intimate time and it's always different. You never know what's going to happen. And we just have a lot of fun doing it. So no matter if it's a small club or a big festival, it's the best.
Guys, I have one question for you. Can you please stand up with me and say congratulations to TOPFEST 10 years, please?
And then can we
I
talk
can't hear
about
you. I can't hear you. I'm getting bombarded by mustache.
Oh, my God, you? Okay. Can you stand up with me and say congratulations
Oh, to TOPFEST for 10 year anniversary. Sure. No problem.
Okay, thank you very much.
That was good though. Hi, this is Ben. This is Aaron.
I'm John.
Hey, hi, Paul.
Can I go between us?
Oh yeah. You can come wherever you want.
I'm good.
Before we do this, has everybody finished their questions?
He has one more.
Maybe if it's okay, I would like to ask what about the lyrics you made for the last album?
Do you want to?
Yeah, because do you want to be more critical or more optimistic and have fun? Because it were a lot of bands that are saying that's bad, it's bad and social, like Rage Against the Machine, they thought it as well. What's wrong? Okay, so what about the lyrics? What do you like to? Good.
Lyrically or?
Yeah.
Well, there's a number of topics that we talked about in the last record that are critical things. Viking Death March is one of the songs. Surprise, surprise is written about advertising and not always just blind buying into blind hear about. So, Viking Death March was just making your own choices and standing up for rights. We do that.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you very guys.
Thank you, Pete.
It's very hard to see you from the distance. So maybe later on Jake Daniels or something like that.
You never know what can happen.
Sounds good. I like Jack.
Okay. Thank you.